Good morning, champions. Today, I'm gonna teach us how to use Google Classroom. So, how Google Classroom works, and we'll be using this a lot this year as our main hub for where you go for our morning information. When you get to Google Classroom, classroom.google.com, you'll come to a sign-in screen. And if you're not signed in on your computer, you're going to sign in with your Paideia Mail account. Okay. You're going to type in your password. And if it's your first time logging into Google Classroom, when it pops up, you'll see that you have 4th grade Chambers, this blue icon here. It's got a blue button to join. I've already put your names in there. You should be able to just click join to join it into the video. It might take just a few moments as my computer's warming up. All right, so when you get into Google Classroom, you've got this stream function. Now the stream function is chronologically ordered. It's everything that Mr. Chambers puts in listed at the time. It gets a little messy looking at this. To make life easier for yourself, if you click classwork, this gives us our formatted view. Okay, so up top we have the basics, what we want to know every day. We have the Zoom link. If you click that, you've got the Zoom link here, and you can just click the link. It will connect you to the Zoom meeting. Same link every time that we meet together as a class. Okay. You have our daily schedule. I've posted what our schedule looks like. You can scroll down to see the whole thing. The only thing I did not include is specials, but specials has its own tab. Okay. And so it tells you what our specials is, whether it's Nexus, what we used to know as Mind and Muscle, which has our Zoom link there, PE, which gives us our Zoom link, and Art, which also gives us our Zoom link that we can connect to, okay? Specials might change, but it will still have these icons on it. I might move it further down. On Monday, you'll see another topic pop up here called Morning Message. And Morning Message will go live at 7:30 on Monday. You'll click that, you'll open up a short 5-minute video of me giving our message, and it will have a space for you to ask a question, or to answer the question, I should say, okay? Further down, we're gonna add more topics as we move into our school year: science, literature study, math, and CKLA. They'll all be here, but we can just use our topics here, and depending on what we're working on, we can just click on that. So if I go down to Keys for Success, this is that you've seen some of my introduction videos about how we're going to do online learning, what my class expectations are, my school supplies are, and what our daily schedule looks like. If you've watched those videos, all you need to do is hit the yes button or no button to tell me an answer. These are not graded assignments, but it helps me keep track of who needs help when it comes to some of these things. If you need help, you can always reach out to me via email, okay? I also have a topic in here called Math and Focus reference videos. So I've already been proactive, and I have our videos already made for Math and Focus lessons 1 through 5, and that should cover our first month of class. These are longer videos. They're 45 minutes to an hour. I go really in depth into the chapter. It is not required that we watch these. However, they are there as a reference in case you are having trouble with math. This is another way in which you can rewatch Mr. Chambers explain what we're covering in math. I'll be doing the same thing with our science, our literature study, and many other topics that we cover, okay? You can click on the people and say you want to, it just tells you who else is in our class. You can go to our calendar. It hasn't been updated yet, but as I post things, it will tell you what's due. And so your Fridays are going to look very busy because that's everything from the week that will be due that day. Okay. If you click on to do, it clicks on every assignment that you have not turned in yet. So it's a good way of measuring that. Okay. Some of them have what our due date is, so we can click on that. We can also look at done. If we've finished any assignments, that way we can be sure, hey, I did that, Mr. Chambers. It just needs to be graded. Okay. If you go into settings, not a whole lot you need to play around with here. We're going to leave all of those tabs open for your account. However, if you would like to change your profile picture, you can change this and upload a picture from your camera or phone onto that. Okay, so to get back to where we are, we just click this blue 4 and that will bring us back to the home page. We click classwork so it's nice and organized for us. And that's the basics of Google Classroom. Now, some parents have already reached out. You're at home and you have an iPad or an iPhone and you're trying to log on. And it gives you this device policy security warning or something like that, saying that your device is not currently up to par with the security policies. This is a known issue. I'm experiencing it myself. We are working with IT once we get the computers delivered to fix that issue. However, what we do want to keep in mind is every scholar will be provided with a tablet or Chromebook, I should say, one Chromebook per scholar. So if you have a couple brothers and sisters, each one of you attending Paideia will receive a Chromebook, and we're picking those up Saturday and Sunday of this week. Okay? On your Chromebook, it should log in just fine. Okay? Some of you might see that you've already joined in. That's Mr. Chambers playing around to make sure that everything is working from the scholar perspective. Just carry on as normal. And you'll find your first assignment here Monday morning. It will go live at 7:30. By 8:30, I want us to turn that in. Okay? For the first week, just because we're all still a little rocky with all the technology, I will also be posting on Class Dojo if that's better for you to start off with. But by week 2, we should all be on Google Classroom to use that as our main hub for learning. And that concludes the short video on how to use Google Classroom. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime and I'll gladly help you out. Take care, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.